Hello interwebs, and thanks for tuning in to the official WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be bringing you some of my favorite stories from WoWinsider.com for the past like 2-ish, 3-ish weeks. Listen, news has been slow because of the holidays. They don't need your judgments. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. First up today, some non-World of Warcraft related news. The Hearthstone open beta has been delayed. It was initially announced at BlizzCon that we could expect the open beta by the end of December, but due to unforeseen things that still need to be fixed, they've decided to hold off. Now, good news, like silver lining on this cloud, is that anybody who opted in before December 16th can expect to receive a beta key, and we also found out that the closed beta opt-ins will be closed on January 7th. Now, if you have not opted into the beta yet, I would highly suggest logging into your Battle.net account and doing so. Side note to Blizzard, that is not a cool way to title your post, dude. When you say, update open beta, I think that I'm not the only person who would assume that the article was going to say Hearthstone is going into open beta. So when I read the title, I got really excited, and then when I read the article, I got equally let down. I know that I'm a derp, but it just felt really misleading. In other news, completely unrelated to World of Warcraft, well, kind of related to World of Warcraft, but we'll get into that in a second. I digress. The Diablo III expansion, Reaper of Souls, is set to hit shelves March 25th, 2014. It will set you back $39.99 US, unless, like me, you're going to purchase the digital deluxe version for $59.99 US. And you're probably asking yourself, but Panzer, why would you spend $20 extra? Well, the answer is pets. World of Warcraft players who purchase the digital deluxe version of Reaper of Souls will receive an in-game battle pet, the Treasure Goblin, who is equal parts creepy and adorable. The digital deluxe version will also reward players a spectral minion that'll follow you around in Diablo, along with 3 helms and 3 weapons for transmog. Also, in StarCraft, you will get Crusader portraits and decals. Moving on, and this is the last non-WoW related story, I promise. This week, Blizzard developers did a Q&A on the newest game, Heroes of the Storm. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Heroes of the Storm is a MOBA-style game featuring all of your favorite Blizzard heroes. Now, I did get to play it at BlizzCon, and it is a ton of fun, so I really can't wait for it to go into beta. Now, instead of going over the whole Q&A, which would make this video like 6 hours long, instead, I'm going to direct those interested to the links in the description below for more information on Heroes of the Storm. Okay, it's finally time in the WoW Insider Recap to actually talk about WoW. Yeah, for those of you unaware, on December 10th, BOA items became truly buy not account rejoice. I know, you're all super excited. To take advantage of this feature, you just use your mailbox and you pick out the selected item, you put it in the mailbox and you send it to character name dash server name, and voila! It shows up in the desired tune's mailbox. Now keep in mind this will only work for BOA items like heirloom gear, archaeology items, and timeless armor tokens. For all of you pet battlers out there, December 21st marked the winter solstice as well as the first day of winter in Azeroth. And you know what that means. A snowy owl for you, and a snowy owl for you, and a snowy owl for you. Snowy owls for everyone. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, there are certain battle pets in WoW that will only spawn during certain times of the day, certain weather, or certain seasons. The snowy owl, for one, only spawns in winter-spring in the winter season. This also means that your blossoming ancient has succumbed to the seasons and changed forms. On to some exciting news about the highly anticipated Warcraft movie. This week, Legendary Pictures announced 2 more actors that would be joining the cast, Daniel Wu and Clancy Brown. Now, Daniel Wu isn't as well known in America as he is in China, but he does boast a very impressive IMDb. Clancy Brown, on the other hand, he's a legend. Aside from playing Captain Hadley in the Shawshank Redemption, he is also the voice of Mr. Krabs. He brought life to countless characters from my childhood. He did voices for the Justice League, Superman, Batman, the Spectacular Spider-Man, Wolverine and the X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kim Possible, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Transformers Prime. The list just goes on and on and on. I cannot with how excited I am about this addition to the cast for the Warcraft movie. And the last story today makes me kinda sad, I'm not gonna lie. Last week, 10 men from China were sentenced to 2 years in prison each for their involvement in hacking 11,000 WoW accounts. No, don't get me wrong, getting your account hacked sucks. For like 3 days. I've been the victim of account theft, and I called Blizzard, and I regained control of my account, got an authenticator, waited 3 days, and got all my stuff back. There was really no harm done. Between the 10 men, less than $11,000 profit was made, and it was confiscated along with their computers at the time of their arrest. And I'm really against WoW hacking, don't get me wrong, but I can't help but feel that the punishment does not fit the crime. 2 years in real prison for minorly inconveniencing some people online seems kind of ridiculous to me. I mean, do I think that they should be permabanned and their IPs banned and never allowed in WoW again? Of course. Do I think it would be hilarious if Blizzard made some NPCs with their name bearing their likeness that we could kill repeatedly and sit on their faces? Yes, that would be a wonderful idea. But the fact that they have to spend 2 years of their life alongside actual criminals that robbed banks or sexually assaulted someone is so unfair. I can't help but think it's unfair, but that's just my opinion. That's actually my question of the day today. Do you think that the punishment fit the crime? Let me know in the comment section below. While you think about your answer, check out our answers to last week's question. And thank you so much for tuning into the WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name's Panzer and my YouTube channel is TradeChat. If you enjoyed the video, please thumb it up, subscribe to my channel, and answer our question in the comment section below. As always, everything I talked about today is linked in the description. Be sure to check back next Tuesday and every Tuesday for future episodes of the WoW Insider Weekly Recap and to see if your comment is in our featured section. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful week. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. And that the the closed beta invites, and that the open closed. And it felt really misleading, and I know that I'm a derp, but communication, we can do better. But we'll get into that a snowy owl for you, and a snowy owl for you, and a snowy owl for you, and a snowy owl for you. Snowy owls for everyone. Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, X-Men, and the Wolverine. Shit.
What? She just put a rock in a bath. Can't you see I got, but I even helping a